Hi everybody, this is Jessica the Book Rat Goddess, and I'm here to film my April wrap-up video for and this is all the books I read in April. So basically I read 11, and I'm gonna give it a thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs to the side, and a brief little review, but nothing major. If you want to hear read more of my review, you can check out Goodreads or my blog, which is on WordPress. The Book Rat Goddess at WordPress.com, or yeah, something like that. I'll leave a link to it down below. Anyways, so basically I should get started because I've got 11 books. So the first one is Lenobia's Vow, which is by PC Cast and Kristen Cast, and it's a House of Night novella, and I give this a thumbs up. If you like the House of Night, you will enjoy this a lot. I love the little it's only 150 pages. It's short, it's sweet. I love the fact that it's about the Lenobia, who is one of the teachers at the House of Night, and how she becomes a vampire and everything. It's just really good. You guys need to check this out. And then I read Between Sea and Sky, which Jade really wanted me to read. And it's by Jacqueline Dollimore and Misty from the BookRatMisty, which she does the thumbs up, thumbs down, and thumbs to the side reviews, which is where I got this from. She really likes Jocelyn Dollimore's Magic Under Glass, and I'm glad I read this first because I hear it's even better. So I'm glad I don't have anything to kind of compare this to. But this was really good. It really wasn't what I was expecting. And it was kind of refreshing because it wasn't what I was expecting. And I've heard mixed reviews about it, but I enjoyed it a lot. And I think it was refreshing, and it was just a cute tale. And something I hadn't read before with mermaids. So I enjoyed it. So again, I give this a thumbs up. So then I read The Morganville Vampires Last Breath by Rachel Caine. And this is like book, I think this is book 10, maybe 11. I'm not really sure. Yep, book 11. And I super enjoyed this. But I love all of her books in this series. The only thing I can honestly say, I'll give this a thumbs up, but the only thing I can honestly say that I didn't care for is that it didn't have enough Merlin in it. I say that in every video because I love Merlin. He's like my favorite character in this series. And if you guys haven't read this series, you should, because I'm sure you'll love Merlin too. And just really fun reads. Then I read a zombie book, which is Dearly Departed. And it says Love Can Never Die by Leah Habel. And I give this one a thumb to the side. And the only reason why is because it was a little bit of a slow starter, and it took me a while to get into it. But once I got into it, I really enjoyed it. I really like the character Nora. She's great. She's a strong female lead. I definitely like what she stands for and the person she is as a character in the story, and the things she goes through. And I like her male romantic interest and the twist to that. So I'm looking forward to more books, and I believe, because I'm hoping it's a series because of the way it ended, and I haven't had a chance to check Goodreads to see if it's going to be, but I'm pretty sure it is. And especially with the way it ended, it better be. But I enjoyed it a lot, and again, I said it's a thumb to the side just because it's a slow starter, but it is a very good read, and it helped me kick off my zombie craze month, which is for the month of May, which I'm doing with the Bookishbrunette and Loretta from Between the Pages. So I had to give them a shout out. And then I read, oh my goodness, this I loved. I'm giving this a thumbs up, probably 2 thumbs up. I'm a huge sci-fi buff, so that's probably why. I love science fiction, love it. Always have. I'm very love the Sci-Fi Channel, all that stuff. I'm kind of a dork that way, but this was amazing. It's by Lisa Price, and Starters is just a really good book. It's, even from the beginning, it's pretty, I mean, just really good. And it kind of gives, the beginning sets up the world that the girl lives in right now. Callie is just, you know, I don't want to give too much away, But Kelly is just looking for help with the world she lives in now. And she's taking care of her brother, and it's a survival story. It's a sci-fi story. It has a whole lot of elements. She's a very strong female character. And by the end, I saw things coming. I mean, I didn't see a lot of things coming, which I usually do, and this book just does it for me. I loved it. I highly recommend it. Okay, I think I did those two. Okay, then I read Fallen by Lauren Kate. And this one is just a bunch of it's like 4 short stories from different characters from the Fallen series. And it's just a cute little book to get you started, you know, to tide you over till Rapture comes out and finally have an ending to the series. But I only give this a thumb to the side because, you know, I think the problem is they're cute and they're nice little stories, but you want to have some sort of conclusion. And after the letdown that the last book was not the conclusion, you kind of feel like, so this was alright. So I give it a thumb to the side, but if you like the Fallen series, you'll probably like this book. Okay, let me see what else. Okay, The Iron King. And I know Stacy and Jessica from the ChapterChicks are going to boo me on this, but I gave this a thumb to the side. It was a really slow starter for me. I just could not get into it in the beginning. It took me a really, really long time to read this. I did start to enjoy it more towards the end. I do plan on continuing with the series because I heard this is the least favorite of all the books by a lot of people. And I heard the Iron Queen, the next book, is way better. And so I'm willing to give it a try. And I am curious to see where Megan and Puck and Lord, now I can't even think of his name, ends up. I don't know why I can't think of his name, but I'm kind of drawing a blank. But anyways, like I said, thumbs to the side. Hopefully the series will get better for me. Then I read Tempest by Julie Cross, which thumbs up. And that's because I'm a huge fan, like I said, of sci-fi. I love the movie Jumpers, and this reminds me so much of that movie. And it's just really, really good, and I enjoyed it a lot. Yeah, I just enjoyed that. I love the science fiction aspect of this. I loved, and this one took a lot of twists and turns that I wasn't expecting it to either. So it really kept me turning the pages, really kept me wanting to know what was going to happen next. So, again, Tempest by Julie Cross, loved it. And then, last but not least, well, no, that's not last. I got one more after this. Chloe Neal, Twice Bitten, a Chicagoland vampire book. Loved it. If you guys have read her books, this is an adult series. This is the 3rd in the series. Merritt is a newly turned vampire, and she is just kick butt. She is an amazing heroine, and I like the little the angst in the book. I love the drama. It's got a lot to, you know, just a lot that's good about it, and I enjoy it a lot. It's one of those books that just keeps me coming back for more. So definitely a good one, and that's Chloe Neal's Chicagoland Vampire. So definitely a thumbs up. Okay, last but not least, I have... Oh, no, I have one more, don't I? I have Everblue. Sorry, I filmed this again, and I'm getting confused. Everblue, which is Mertales by Brenda Pandoris, and I read it on my Nook, so I don't have a picture of it, but I absolutely... absolutely couldn't decide what to rate this book. I'm going to give it a thumbs to the side because I'm absolutely confused, because I loved how it progressed once it hit a certain point. But the beginning, I hated. I mean, the very beginning was good. Then right after the beginning, it was like, ugh. And then it was good again. So it wasn't even the middle, because I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It is just one of those stories that if you like mermaid books, you should read this. Even if you don't, just about 7 or 8 chapters, you may just want to, like, skip. It's not bad. It's just told in his point of view and her point of view. And at a certain point, he's down in his, you know, the underwater kingdom, and she's here on land. And they think about each other, but they were never dating, so it wasn't like that. And it's just, it drags on and it drove me crazy. So, but after that, after they kind of connect again, it picks up from there and it gets a lot better. So anyways, I give it a thumbs to the side, but it does get better. Then, last but not least, is Clockwork Prince. And this is by Cassandra Clare. And anybody who's read this, I have not heard anybody say they hate these books. I love Will. I love Tessa. I love Jem. I cannot say enough good things about this book. It is definitely one of my favorite all-time. This and City of Bones, these books, the Immortal series and the Mortal Instruments, or I mean the Infernal Devices and the Immortal Instruments series are two of my all-time favorite series. I just love them. I can't even say enough good things about them, but I love these books. So check it out. Cassandra has her new book coming out, or no, it is out. And I plan to pick that up and read that really quick, but I'm reading a new series, so I'm trying to finish that before I go pick her book up, because I know once I pick it up, I will not be able to put it down until I'm finished. So, anyways, guys, that was my April wrap-up video, and anybody like these books or have a comment to say about a couple of them? I'm sure a couple of you have a couple of comments about me dissing some of the books, but in comments below. Sorry if you don't like my comments, but that was my opinion. So see you next time. Bye, guys.